So I want to tell you a story about running into a drug addict. Mine's just going to be a little bit of a vulnerable post here, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. I wasn't sure if I was going to share this with you or not, but I've decided to. I don't know if you've ever had a run-in with a drug addict. I have. I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. Listen, if you got to do me a favor. If you do find this valuable, please, all I ask is that you share it. I was looking back about a year or two ago, and I know Facebook puts all kinds of restrictions, but I do know that if you do find this valuable, it gets shown to more people, and I hope it helps. It's honestly a little bit of therapy for myself, sharing this with you. So you give me a moment to kind of gather my thoughts here. So now I've run into drug addicts in the past, and maybe you're waiting to hear, like, Mark, were you a drug addict? And while on the surface level, as I look and judge on people that maybe are like drug addicts doing drugs, right? I had two things happen. One recently and one about a year ago myself, personally. And I remember waking up one day last year. Things are going really, really well. Everything was dialed in. Life was good. Business was good. Even during the C word, even during the lockdowns and all that stuff. I got to be careful with my words or I might get shut down, right? Everybody's monitoring. Everybody's listening to all your conversations. So I hope you listen to this one, and I hope it helps if you maybe have come across a drug addict. And I remember looking in my mirror when I got up, and I stood there, and I looked at myself getting out of the shower, and I'm like, Mark, what the hell happened to you? What the hell happened to you? What happened to your body? You're a coach. You help people lose weight. You help people get in shape. What the heck happened to you? How'd you let yourself go? And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and at that moment, about a year ago this time, I felt like a drug addict. I felt like I was addicted to comfort. I felt like the comfort in my life from things that I work hard for. Work hard in my business, work hard in relationships, work hard in my family, try to keep things as balanced as possible. And here I was looking at myself in complete disgust. Like, how did I let myself go? And I felt like an addict. And I felt like a comfort addict. And my question to you is, do you ever feel that way? Do you ever feel like you're addicted to comfort? I know I talk to a lot of people who ask me questions and they want help with losing weight, right? They want help with getting their life back, getting their health back in order, getting off the weight loss journey, all that stuff. You hear me talk about all the time. And I think it comes down to almost this level of comfort. And I don't know if it's society that's trying to get us more and more comfortable watching more and more TV, staying away from gyms, staying away from healthy foods, making it really easy to be comfortable. Even when things deep down, are not comfortable. And I had this aha moment last year. And I had to choose. I had to choose to realize okay, I was feeling a bit too comfortable. And what happens? You let your guard down when things are comfortable. Does that make sense? And I want to share this, a bit of an epiphany, because I got asked to do something hard. And I wasn't really interested because I like comfort, right? I don't want to be out in the cold right now. You see, there's not too many. Summertime, you see everybody out. Why is everybody out at the beach in the summertime? Look at this behind me. Why is everybody out on the beach in the summertime? Because it's comfortable. Hey, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the beach. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a little bit of comfort, right? You work hard. You want to be, enjoy the comfort. But I really believe, and it is something that I'm finding that is a bit of my nemesis, is letting comfort take control. And when you let comfort take control, it's easy to give up so much of your freedom. My question to you is, if maybe being overweight and out of shape, and I talk to many of you, don't worry, I won't point any of you out, And you're telling me you're trying, you're telling me you're doing this, you keep talking, you keep talking, you keep talking, but then what happens? And honestly, it's not your fault. You're pretty much conditioned. You're conditioned to be comfortable, right? Even I talk about, hey, wouldn't it be nice to be off the weight loss journey? Wouldn't it nice to be in great shape? Yeah. But you know what? Getting there is not comfortable. In fact, even staying there is not comfortable. And I'm finding myself now kind of rounding the corner at 50 in the next year. And some of you are older, maybe some of you are younger. I can tell you, when you start letting comfort get the best of you, it's going to get the best of you. So my encouragement to you in this day, and thank you for letting me share a bit of my vulnerableness. And I know sometimes you can hear me talk about weight loss, you can hear me talk about working out, and you got to take care of yourself. But the bottom line is, it ain't freaking comfortable to do it. It's not comfortable. My students in my program, they know it's worth it, but they know it's not comfortable. And in fact, even when you lose the weight, even when you get the weight off once and for all, moving forward after is not comfortable. You have to continue on in your path. And it's interesting because I got in pretty good shape last year, and then I started to get comfortable. And then I started to slack off. And I'm the coach telling you this. So if it's hard for a coach who knows as much as I do, I know deep down for a lot of you that it's really hard for you too. And I don't know if you can relate to this, or maybe you have some addiction in your family. Maybe you have some things that you need to work through. Maybe you're addicted to food. Maybe you're addicted to comfort. Maybe you're addicted to self-pity. Maybe you're addicted to feeling like a victim. Maybe you're addicted to television. Maybe you're addicted to your work. And maybe you're addicted to your work and success, and it's keeping you from really getting your health and your body and your life back, right? And the hardest thing and the problem with most people, they're like, Mark, no, I'm doing really well. I'm eating healthy and I'm exercising. I'm like, how long? For 2 weeks since the new year. Oh, fantastic. What's going to keep you doing it for the next 10 years? The difference is you need to be surrounded by people who can help support you, who can be accountability. There is something to be said about accountability. You want to know why my students succeed in my program? Is it because we have some amazing workouts? They're great workouts and such an amazing, elaborate nutrition plan and all of that. Like, it's so perfect. There's this magic pill, like this magic formula. Yeah, the magic formula is that there isn't a magic formula. The magic formula is it's in the support and accountability. When you surround yourself in a room filled with like-minded people who are going through this with you. And that's what I decided to do. Now listen, I would not have gotten up and I would have walked the dog, but not my first of 2 45-minute walks today if I wasn't held accountable. And I have a group of guys that I'm in a group with to hold me accountable. I'm surrounding myself with other people who want to be on this journey. Most of you guys don't have anybody on this journey with you. Most of you are swinging it on your own. And that's why you're getting stuck. Because as soon as something happens, right? As soon as life turns, as soon as work calls you in late and you can't get to the gym, as soon as you forget to go to the grocery store, as soon as your kids, something happens with the kids, as soon as your parents get sick, as soon as something pulls you away and distracts you, and guess what? Then you give up. That's it. Oh, well, I guess that's all I got in me. As soon as you realize the partner you joined the gym with decided to change your schedule and you now no longer have a partner at the gym. As soon as your gym trainer decides to leave, or, you realize the person doesn't have any experience and you're not getting results. As soon as, then you give up, right? As soon as you realize all the quick fixes and cleanses and shakes and crazy potions and people you see right now trying to sell to you, and they have no idea what they're doing. They've maybe lost a few pounds and now they're trying to sell you on some shake and some magic pills. I see it every single year and I'm sick of it. Aren't you sick of it? Like, aren't you just sick of it? Like, that's my question to you. I'm sick of the addiction. I'm sick of the addiction. I want to be addicted to the things that are the most important to me. And you know what? As much as I like to say comfort's from the devil. I don't know. Comfort seems to be something that does get the best of me. And I don't know if it gets the best of you. And I hope this message helped. If it did, please, all I'd ask you to do is share it. Just share it with your friends. Just share it in the posts. Get this word out. And listen, if you have questions, if you want help, I have a team of people ready to help. All you got to do is reach out to me. Send me a message. and you want to get uncomfortable, that could be the word for you. Uncomfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable. 2022 is here. It's time to get uncomfortable. You're going to feel much better when you get uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. I'm here to tell you, the only way you're going to improve is if you get out of your comfort zone. All the best things in life happen outside of the comfort zone. You want to get in better shape, you got to get outside of your comfort zone. You want to get healthier and lose weight, you got to get outside of your comfort zone. That's all I got.